the New York and Los Angeles Weekly Times listed them as a top 50 show in the entire world. Who's at the Yo Show? And we're here live on a Wednesday night. St. Ricketts, The Catalyst. Haven't heard that one in a while. Self-titled album, St. Ricketts. That is The Catalyst. Let me get myself into the screen and say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, 100% live. It's Wednesday night. Kinsey King in the house. Jason Rushman, of course, watching some movies from our guest. And they're really good. Oh, yeah. Oh, she gets the gusto, man. We love it. We'll talk about that in a second. You did say we're going to see you soon. Good evening. It's Wednesday night. We were here last night on Tuesday night with Lily Moss to kick off 2025. And here we are for our first Wednesday show of 2025. It is the Yo Show. Yeah. I am Jeff the Shark Perini. Going solo tonight. And some people are like, you didn't have to. My man Rob Patton from Delco James. My man, he's like, you didn't have to. Get in there. People don't like to get in there. I didn't get a co-host tonight. I kind of goofed tonight. I kind of went out and pursued this guest without the help of their PR firm. And that's a big no-no. So shout out to the people at the Rub PR. And thank you for what you do. They brought us Dan Dangler a few months back, and she was awesome. And they're a great firm with great people. This is one of theirs. Tonight, I kind of went out and got her on my own, but I love her. Super sexy. All kind of award nominations coming up. Model of the Year, Adult Film Star coming up around 8:30 tonight. Miss Stephanie Love will be in the house. Yes, very much so, yes. A lot going on with her. Killer Tats as well. Expected at 8:30. Like I said, we had a little snag with PR. I don't know if maybe the last second something will change. If she doesn't pop up, we'll be here till at least 9. Because tonight I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to play some music that you're familiar with from a lot of bands that have been on the show and key concert series, etc. So we're going to play some music. Stephanie's expected at 8:30. We're going to ask her some great questions about her career and her acting and modeling and the AVN Awards, which is coming up, which is the biggie. Jason Rushman will be happy to know that she will be here this year in New Jersey. So there's something for you at the fest, if you will. So that's coming up around 8:30. Stephanie Love, definitely happy to have her. I want to thank everybody that tuned in a couple weeks ago. Before the holidays, we did a Yo Show Christmas. Played some videos, Christmas videos. Again, from musicians who have been here, bands that we love, bands that we're big fans of. So we did a little Christmas thing. And then we took the holidays off. I came down with the flu. Flu A. Is that A? That's A. Flu A. Do not try this at home. Which was an absolute ass kicker. So I got to tell you, be careful. Wash your hands a lot. Stay clean. Stay safe from germs. Because they're killer right now, dude. That was, man, one of the worst experiences I ever had. But we did kick off last night again, like I said, with Lily Moss. And she's terrific. She's going to be in Wayne, Pennsylvania this Saturday night. And I got great feedback from her firm or management team that said, let's do it again. She had a great time. We love that too because she was terrific. I also did that one solo too. Was that a you want me to hop on, my man? Rob, hang tough, bro. Rob Patton, one of my great new friends and the dudes over from Delco James, does a great job at videos and sharing videos of bands and other great things. He's got a great eye for it. Does terrific work. He has guest co-hosted here before as well. So glad you're feeling better, Jeff. That's awesome. I had the flu, and it sucks. It's terrible, dude. It's absolutely terrible. There's my man, Rob Patton in the house. Of course, Delco Jams. I was given honorary Delco Jam glasses. Tough to get on the headset. But I was offered them and accepted greatly while we went to catch Lady White Rat this past weekend, Sunday night. Rob was there, did some great footage. Appreciate being part of the family, dude. Appreciate you being part of our family as well here at the Yo Show. And also we did a Thursday night show a couple weeks ago with Strange Culture. They're terrific. Brand new song out. I'm going to play that in a second. My man Rob. We're going to play that in a second because they had a contest that night, that Thursday they came on, to guess the name of the song. And nobody got it right. But I'm going to play the song right here while we got some time waiting for Stephanie because she'll be here at 8:30. So it's OFVB. And I want to see if anybody in the comment section remembers it real quick before I play the song. OFVB was the name of the song. Strange Culture was the band. Who remembered why they called it that? See if I can crank it out real quick. Kitsy King, do you remember why? Do you remember the initials? I remember it. I still can't believe it. We had a hell of a night there. I think it was me and Cheyenne or me and Alicia. My man, Kinsey King, right back. Old-fashioned vacuum bags. Yes. Let's play that son of a bitch right here. We're going to play a lot of music tonight because, yeah, I like to talk. And, yeah, there's a few topics. And, yeah, Stephanie will be out here, and that's going to be awesome. But we also celebrate music here, so let's do it. Like I said, 2025, there's some goals. This is one of them. More music. When the new Kinsey King stuff comes out, you better damn well right believe we're going to be playing that bad boy, too. So let's do it right now. Strange Culture is the band. This is their new one, OFBB. Where's my man Kinsey King like to say? Old-fashioned vacuum bags. That is what it stands for. Enjoy. It's about 4 minutes long. We'll be right back live Wednesday night, the Yo Show. Stick around and enjoy. Plenty of music. Good night. Plenty of fun. Let's go.
So blue. Now I fear if I'm accidentally left alone on this field. I'll take the leap I've taken for you. I'll shed the weight.
Yo.
You shed the truth. They say, son, you can't run from a gun. You had your shot of redemption. No one's released to the open. The rest is left unspoken. For the best, nothing less. Advice to live by. I know the world with broken minds are the ones that go on of a kind.
All right, the band is Strange Culture. The song is OFVB, which stands for Old Fashioned Vacuum Bags. We had them on a couple weeks ago on a Thursday night in a special episode to talk to the guys. Did not get to play the new one. First time we're playing the new one. Love these guys, Strange Culture. And stick around. Like I said, subscribe to the O Show on YouTube and follow us on Twitch and Facebook for the latest news on these bands, when their new stuff comes out, where they're playing, who's coming on our program, etc. Great bands like Harkin. Get merch, get music, get the Yo Show. Stephanie Love expected in about 15 minutes. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Love this shirt. Love me some Harkin. Didn't know what to wear tonight. I had a lot of stuff, a lot of shirts ready tonight. That's another thing I said. I want to start with 2025 being here. Start celebrating these bands and these artists more. I mean, we know I have Yo Show shirts. We know what they look like, etc. But wear the shirts of some of these bands, the Harkins of the world. You know what I mean? Watching shifting gears. I don't know what that is. Am I... Speaking of watching, though, let's change the subject real quick. I want to talk about this. And I didn't make a banner for it. I'm just going to put one word on the screen in capital letters. Let's see if anybody in the audience, or even recorded if you watch it later, can relate. Dexter. That's right, Dexter. I had the same problem. I have too many shirts and not enough days. I agree. Yes, of course I'm drinking Yingling beer. Yingling Lager. Yingling Traditional Lager. Original amber beer. From America's oldest brewery. DJ Yingling and Son. Incorporated. Pottstown, PA 17901. There's no date. Oh, there it is. I'm fired. Since 1829. Yingling. My favorite. But yeah, man, so thank you for that, Jason. Let's talk about Dexter. So we had the regular few seasons of Dexter, and he was the kind of vigilante murderer, if you will, and it was great, and I loved it. I loved every season of it. And I think that was really cool. Like, I really loved the premise, premise of the show. And, all right, so my man Rob says they're milking the absolute hell out of that show now. But I keep enjoying it. I love this young Dexter and how it kind of got started. And this kid looks a lot like Dexter. The girl looks just like Deb. She's awesome. And I like Michael C. Hall's voice. And there's another one coming out of kind of like the still alive Dexter thing. That's coming out a little later this year. Yeah, so right. This one's supposed to be the beginning of Dexter, JD, if you haven't seen it. It's Dexter kind of like as a teenager, like a high school, or maybe just out of high school type age kid. The kid that plays him is awesome. They kind of introduce his dad. It's played by Christian Slater. It's cool. He's the cop. So yeah, man, get to it and check it out. It's really, really good. I've only seen the first season of Dexter when it came out. Keep watching. Get back on that wagon. It's good. I love me some Dexter. Like I said, I love the idea behind it. The new one is cool. Hopefully this one they come out with later is cool. This one really delves into, like I said, his beginning. They show flashbacks of him as a little kid. The cop work his dad does. Who's on the force, etc. Really cool, man. Really cool. I got a Dexter. No, it's not a Funko Pop. But God only knows where I'll find this thing. It's a little Dexter figure about this big. And it's in a package, and I put it away somewhere, and God only knows. Because, you know, like, this is like a child's house. 8:30, like, when Stephanie Love comes out, she's going to be like, whoa, I've experienced a child. Still super excited to have her. But yeah, man, so I like it. And I'm not a TV watcher. My wife watches just some pure garbage on TV. And I can't deal with most of it. So if I like a show, it's got to mean a little bit something. So Dexter cooks for me. I love it. It slaps. It's fire. What the other stuff you know? How about more music? 'Cause I love music. I got a little time. I'm in the comment section, boy. Let's always see that. My man Delco James. Reach out to Michael C. Hall and tell him, that has been tried. I tried with pretty much every cast member of that show and did not have luck. Also, I have luck with this mustache, so it's very out of trim. We never say never. Yes, I've reached out to some big ones who got on the fence, hopefully. Never say never. Get somebody from that show on the Wire Show. Let's play another song where we got a little bit of time. Stephanie Love expected around 8:30. Keep an eye out, make sure that we still have her with us. Always like to check the messages and all that, make sure there's no snags. I always think back to the one we had with Lena Scissorhands. Oh, gracious. Let's go with... How about Rot? Yeah, the band formerly known as Arcist. New name. Great music. Arcist. And lead singer Lily Slicks with a great one. This one's Rot. I'm going to play it right here. It's about 3 minutes long. We're celebrating some of our local bands tonight as well on the program. Expecting Stephanie Love around 8:30. So stick around. We'll be here. This is the Yo Show Live, Wednesday night.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One of the many bands that played with us at the Key Concert Series, Arcist with Rot, the great Lily Slicks and company. They've been a guest on our show. She has a voice that's absolutely incredible. And we brought them on stage that night, and a lot of people were like, wow, who is this girl? Whose voice is that? Yeah, it's the great Lily Slicks. Yo Show, Wednesday night. We have, first of all, we'll talk about this. And no spoilers and no... getting ahead of ourselves, but I did speak with John Ragus today. Anybody who knows John knows that John got me started in this venture with a show, more New York-based, called The Stoop. That's where I began many years ago, getting into podcasting and broadcasting and stuff like this. We had a few years of good run. John decided to step back for a while, said, take this platform and do whatever you want with it. And, the rest is history. Turned into the Yo Show. Me and Jewel did it for years. Now it's me, and it was me and Bree for a bit, and now guest co-host and all that good stuff. So it keeps it rolling. We did it with Allie for a while. Allie, Jewel, Angela Marie, of course, and Tammy Palumbo, and Melissa Batot, and JoJo, and just a lot of Lydia Manson. Some of the great women who have come out and have co-hosted with me. This is God, 8 years, 9 years, 8, 9. I got to check it again. But John reached out and he said, get a little bit of the itch. Maybe thinking about coming back into the field. Open arms, dude. We're here for you. And John helped me make some great connections early on. And, of course, Jimmy Starr, who we linked up with. And got the likes of people like Aaron Paul and just great acts like that. And Sean Kanan, of course, from Karate Kid, has been on our program. So, John, good luck to you, man. Keep me posted. Let me know your next venture. And he said, how's the Yo Show going? I said, terrific. Love what we do. So, yeah, man. We will welcome you back with open arms if you decide to return. If you're out there and you're a PA person, I remind you, of course, that this Saturday I will be emceeing at the Fort Washington School of Rock. It's a music show and benefit for Victims Services of Montgomery County, run by the amazing Lisa Music Mama Saroon. I spelled her name wrong. I absolutely cannot believe that. $10 entry, all ages, and of course, donations go to the great cause. Food will be sold by our good friends at High Steaks. High Steaks of Ambler, one of the best cheesesteaks in the area. Of course, great music, vendors, alcohol-free. We can live with that. But yeah, it's this Saturday at the Fort Washington School of Rock. Great show. Some of the great bands from the School of Rock. Great charity, great cause. And the Yo Show will be up there emceeing. I'll see you there, my man. You're going to live stream? I don't know. I got those little wireless mic drones that go into the phone, the little plug. I got to see if I can find one of them and try it and see how it turns out. Maybe just do a little talking around it. Maybe not. I don't know. I can put myself in front of the computer with its cam all day, all night, without a problem. I get in public, and the thought of rocking out, meeting people, singing songs, jumping up and down on stage, emceeing, no problem. Some reason the thought of streaming live, it's like one of my few little quirks. It's hard to say no to Rob. Rob was there with me last Sunday. And of course, we went to see Lady White Rat. And again, I thank Lady White Rat for the props. We both do, of course, for the props in your brand new CD. I saved it for when they come on the show in a couple weeks. I do the Johnny Carson thing. If you don't have this great new album, that stuff. But inside the sleeve of the brand new CD, it's Lady White Rat, of course. You go find and get this CD. But on the inside sleeve, there's a big thank you to myself, to Rob from Delco Jams, and Chaos Guitar for kind of helping them push them on the journey. And they're so worth it because they're such an amazing freaking band. Like I said, got a brand new album out now. Really cool dudes. All three of them are real likable. Great family. Luke's girlfriend told me she goes to every single show. Freaking awesome. You can't buy stuff like that. And as I've seen Rob out for, we got a little closer from seeing this band and doing more talking and working and some things hopefully we could bring to you as well. So, yeah, man, like I said, great music isn't just, oh, wow, these songs are good. Great music is like a bonding. It's like glue that brings people together. So let's keep that rolling. Jason, I'm right with you, dude. I'm super excited for Stephanie. It's 8:26. I just want to make sure there's no snags. No last-minute oopsies or anything of that nature. They just got a great message from my man Vince from American Mosh Pits about some new stuff coming up. We love Vince. We love American Mosh Pits. We love Stephanie Love. The irony of that right there. Should be out in a few minutes. She liked all our posts, so that's a good sign. Very cool picture of her on her social media, of her on the cover of Playboy. I think it's Playboy Australia. Oh, bless you. All right, we're going to behave tonight. That's what we do. Sending out these messages are coming fast and furious, and I'm loving it. The Philly Auto Show this weekend, which is weird that I didn't get tickets. I usually get tickets. Being in the car business, I usually get tickets. Not the VIP ones. I always want the black tie affair ones. I never got my hands on those. Just want to see how it goes once. But I got to check with work and see where my tickets are. Maybe check out the Philly Auto Show this year. It's kind of funny because I spend my entire day around cars. And after a while, it's like cars. You get home, your friends will talk about cars. Your wife will talk about a car. And so to spend the day at the Philly Auto Show, maybe if I get some free passes. And maybe if I do, maybe we could give away free passes here on the Yo Show. How about that? How about next week? Next Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Wednesdays are going to be a killer. That one. It's wearing me down. It's wearing me out. But like I said, you can't be everywhere at once. John Simon said that. Dude, just remember you can't be everywhere for everybody all at once. I get that. And the work has been there. Good Lord knows the work has been there. I like it because I don't have to drive down there, take the train right to the place. I like that. It's pretty good. It's a good idea. I did that once last year for the first time pretty much in my life, down to, I think, a Phillies game. And the beauty of not having to worry about drinking at the Phillies game, having some beers, going to Xfinity Live after, get a little toasty and worry about driving home. Not too bad getting on that train. I gotta admit. Jason, Jeff, you want to hear something about car shows? That's funny. You get all the hot women, too. Well, thank you. Truly just as guests of this program. We had, a couple years back, remember we had Instagram influencer and amazing model Brianna Dale here. And my wife even said, yeah, that girl, yeah, if you find a way to get that girl to come to PA or meet her in California, you get a hall pass. So they like to come on and talk. And why not? We have fun here. We definitely have fun what we're doing. Like I said, John, if you're out there listening, yeah, man, pick it back up. We'd love to hear what you got. And, of course, we always reach out to Jewel Tatey and see what she has. We'd love her as well. Rob, you know it, dude. Like, we're talking, myself and a friend of mine, about another show next year, next season, football-related, gambling and fantasy football-related. So we're hoping on that. We're going to need people to shoot that. So, yes, we want to do a lot. Going to see bands at bars. You wind up having hot, drunk girls all over you. Well, about me. Some is, but all about me. We were waiting for Stephanie Love. She should be here any moment. Like I said, I haven't heard anything bad yet about connections. Always got to check to be sure, especially people that get on the road a lot. And I know she's heading out to AVN and Vegas and California and all that, a lot of travel. So we just want to make sure we'll keep our eyes open. In the meanwhile, like I said, you're stuck with me, Jeff, the Shark Pruny of the Yo Show. I got to do a count. I wonder if I can count and get... That's funny. I only ever have drunk Jeff all over me at the bar because I'm not going to lie, dude. I was jumping all over you this past weekend. I get excited by music, especially guys like Lady White Rat. It was so freaking good. And like the place, the standing room was tight. The way it's set up is a little different. There's a band that, almost knocked my beer over. There's a band that plays here. Okay, in this section of the bar. And then there's like a little floor and then like almost an entrance to another room. So everybody's packed in there. And I kind of wedged myself like right where Rob was. Sorry, Rob. My apologies. My deepest apologies for locking you down and backing you in. I have a question. Are you going to the AVN or Expo this year? I would like to go to the Expo. No AVN. That's big time for me. Yeah, I want to go to the Expo for sure. Steffi is backstage. If you're ready, just give me a thumbs up and we'll bring you out and we'll do a little chat whenever you're ready. Looks like she's talking already. I hope she's not talking to me because I can't hear. Don't worry, baby cakes. Thanks, bro. All right, let's get her out. Let's see how this works. Our guest tonight is an absolutely incredibly sexy model and adult film star, and just an all-around knockout. Voted, as I said, the alt model of the year, and you'll find out why in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our special guest tonight, Miss Stephanie Love. Stephanie, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for coming on with us. I know it's a big couple weeks coming up for you, so I greatly appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, no problem.
And I got to run this past you real quick. I don't know if you got the word, but I got the word today from the Rub PR, and they said, "How did you book Stephanie without us?" I kind of
Right.
went around them.
Oh yeah, she found out and got really upset. So
My deepest apologies. Like I said, I've worked with Eric in the past, and yeah, we love them. And I just got so excited when I seen you on social media and I found a way to contact him. Like, yeah, I want to do this right away. Like, I just want to get you on. And I said, you mentioned how certain times are busy, and we had to kind of squeeze you in. And I just bypassed everybody. It's the brazen ego of me. But we do thank you. And I got to start out because, like I said, I see more of you, social media, the awesome pictures, and all the work you do. But just a girl from small town Nebraska, how did a girl from Nebraska make her way to Vegas in California and all this limelight?
well, I don't usually tell people where I'm from, but
Sorry. See, no wonder why they didn't want to have me just freewillingly bring you out.
yeah. But I 3 years ago, I just got on Twitter, and I messaged an agency. That's what I did. I got an agent, and they flew me out within the week to start shooting. So that's when everything changed, and I moved to LA. Probably like 2 years after that, lived in LA for a little while. Now I'm just traveling all over filming.
That sounds great. Did you ever expect it when you first went after? Did you expect to continue going, like I said, not only with modeling and making movies, etc.?
Not with the first scene, but after it, I'm like, yeah, I'll continue to do this.
Wow. Um, how quickly? No, maybe it still hasn't, but how quickly did the nerves the nerves go away?
Oh,
Because
I didn't have any nerves. I went
no.
on to set and I was just so ready, and I was just like, where is he at? I'm ready for it.
I guess walking in that way with the pros, they were thrilled to have you with that approach, right?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. And so I guess if you don't mind, around what age that you did you discover this
I
was something
started
for
at
you?
31, so I was
Okay.
definitely a lot older than most girls, but whatever.
Right. I mean, we look at age and etc. We talk about some of the AVN nominations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, of course. AVN is the
Thank
biggie.
you.
And I saw like two, and one
Yes.
was Best MILF. Now
Yeah.
that's a massive category because everybody likes the cougar thing, the stepmom thing, the MILF thing, all that. So let's talk about that one first. How's that feel
Yeah.
for you?
I think it's funny. A lot of people are always like, you don't look old enough to be a MILF, but it's like if you have fake boobs and you're above 25, you're in the MILF category. So,
Oh, it's that easy. Okay, it's that easy, ladies. Got to
yeah.
be over 25 in that big. Okay. Do you consider yourself a MILF? Are those categories that you like?
I mean, sure, there's really only two categories, teen or MILF, so I definitely don't want to be a teen.
There you go. That makes sense. The
Yeah.
second one I saw, and I mean, bravo, because when you're in the industry of adult film, and it's a lot about the body and the skin,
Yeah.
etc. So to get nominated for probably everybody's favorite part of the body, best ass, how big
Yeah.
is that? That's got to be pretty big, like best ass of
I
all,
wouldn't
like
say
in
it's like,
AVN.
were you calling my ass big?
No,
For
no,
you to
no,
say the
the
nomination.
honor. I mean,
No,
the
like,
ass
I
is
wouldn't say
wonderful.
it's
The
too
honor.
big. It's just definitely, it is pretty big. But yeah, it is a huge deal. I was really excited when I saw that.
That's got to be pretty awesome. I mean, it's like
Yes.
here's like the one of the best assets or part of these films, and here you
Right.
are getting a major award, getting nominated for it. That's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
You had a lot of awards come your way. What else have you won? Because I seen you had a lot, and I had a list of them, and somewhere the list got away from me. But I've
It's
seen you
okay.
just winning and getting nominated for award after award.
Yes. I have been. I At first I got best premium social media star at the Alt Awards, and then I got Alt Model of the Year at Urban X Awards, and then I got Miss Congeniality at the Night Moves Expo. awards.
Wow. Pretty amazing.
Yes.
You said for still being kind of a new start. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
pretty
ex-
excited.
that's fine. You should be, and like you have such a great approach. I love you. Always got like a big. It's either a big smile on your face or a super sexy kind of. Yeah, I own your ass kind of look, which is very cool. So,
Yes.
and so we talked about the awards, and so now the AVN is like this award ceremony. What goes on there, and what is this? Because I know you said it's a huge deal, and obviously it is. It's like the biggest award
Yeah.
show out there for your field. Talk to me about the party and the build up and everything that goes into that.
Well, it's like a 4-day expo. So for 4 days, we like meet up with fans and sign autographs and all that. And then on the fourth day, it's a shorter day of the expo. And then we stand in a like incredibly long line for like 2 hours first to do the red carpet.
Very cool.
And then the award show, it's a couple hours long. And it's they last year they had Iggy Azalea. I can't remember who they had the year
Wow.
before, but it was like a big deal. And so they have like a big performer. We had Matt Rife 2 years ago host it. And so yeah, it's pretty interesting. They have like movies going on in between, or not like movies, but like, little like clips and stuff going on. So it's not just people talking on stage the whole time. Like it's a show, so
Pretty
you don't
cool.
get bored.
Now I'm sure I wouldn't be bored. Without giving out any names at all. Any celebrities that come out there to kind of try to rub
Oh,
elbows
Young
with ladies
Gravy
that get.
every year.
Yeah.
He tried to be my date last year, but no, I told
Who
him
was that?
no.
Who was that? I missed the name.
Young Gravy. He thinks he's so
Oh, okay.
popular. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he's there every year. He's
it
the
does,
first celebrity I can think of.
does it get tough kind of fighting off men of all sorts? I mean, you can only take but so much, and I'm sure everybody's aggressive. Everybody has a great one-liner to hit you with. Does it get tiring after a while?
No, I'm just a bitch, so I can shut it down pretty fast. Like I like it when people approach me and they're like, "Oh, I love your work, and can I get a photo with you and stuff?" But like, can I take you out on a date? No.
Yeah, right. Hey, A minus for shooting your shot, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's a thing we're always taught in the podcast, bro. No matter how amazing or beautiful your guest is, never shoot your shot. You're safe here, Stephanie. I guarantee you that. Just a big nerd here, having a great time talking. Um, we talk about that in meeting men and men fans and all that. What is social media like for you as far as like stuff that's kind of personal when people, if they find you and because I can imagine what they say and do. How does
Yeah.
it work for you? How crazy can it be?
I mean, it does get pretty crazy. I have quite a few stalkers, to be honest, and they watch like every interview, every podcast,
Yeah.
everything, and they think that they really know me. I never talk about my real life.
Gotcha.
I keep it I closed off. So nobody knows anything about like my family or anything like that. Like that's just completely closed off and usually where I live.
Yeah,
Well, I
well,
mean, I'm not living in Nebraska anymore, but I don't even tell people like that. I just say I'm from the Midwest, but
yeah,
so I just keep everything really vague. So, but it is, I don't know. It's pretty cool when people meet me and they know some things about me, but when they know every little thing about me, it gets a little
yeah.
creepy.
It
It's a
could
little
be.
creepy. Yeah.
Even here, people are like, what kind of information do you get? And I get basically what people will give me. And I
Hmm.
didn't go crazy for yours. I figured just talk mostly about the profession, and you don't want to get too deep. And I had another adult film star, the Dan Dangler. She was on, and
Hmm.
she said beforehand, it's like, don't give him much, just give him the business side. I don't blame you,
Yeah.
because people automatically think, oh, she's into sex film. She's got to be into it 24/7.
Yeah.
Relax out there, everybody. Is there a God? I was just talking earlier about cars. I'm in the car business. You're in, the adult entertainment. When you're done shooting, is there still like a craving? Like, oh, man, I just want more. Like from a personal standpoint.
Sometimes.
Really? Man,
Yeah. Just depends.
I mean,
Sometimes I'm left like exhausted, but other times I'm like, wow, I need more.
right. Is there ever a partner that you may be with? Is there ever like a nervous energy from these people? Like, oh my God, she's like great at it. She's a pro at it. She's winning awards. Like, I'm intimidated to try and make love to this woman.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens a lot. Less like in work, but like real life, yeah. It's sad.
Oh, I would be intimidated. I mean, my wife will tell you I get intimidated even by her through all these years. So I'm not that guy. I'm a little bit of a lightweight. You also did, and a huge honor as well, Playboy magazine. You're on the
Yes.
cover of that, and that's humongous, and a lot of magazine publications as well. Talk about getting approached by Playboy and how that was, because that's just the name, and I don't care how they changed it or whatever. That name is synonymous with just sex appeal.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty great. It was last year at the Avian Expo, I was signing autographs, and a photographer came up to me and he's like, I'm gonna put you on the cover of Playboy. And I thought he was lying. So I blew him off the first time. I was also really tired that day. And so then he kept like badgering me a little bit. So I flew back to Vegas and then we shot it in like the desert in Vegas. And I was on the cover within like a week from it. So it happened really
Wow.
fast.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome too. And
Hmm.
it's funny because you say, you when you have to be, you just kind of act like a bitch and hold
Yeah.
people off. This guy from Playboy is probably like, she's such a bitch. God, I hope she calls. Because people like that. Sometimes that rugged side for doing such things is pretty amazing. And you have to be, you
Yeah.
know. Um, so how much of it right now is a brand? Like everybody says your name becomes your brand, your body, your act, whatever becomes a brand. Are you still like in the actress phase or is Stephanie Love like a brand? Like everything you do is Stephanie Love.
I'm still getting there a little bit.
Does it
Yeah.
does it like thrill you to get to that point?
I don't know. I don't know what point I'll actually be a brand, so I don't know.
Not
I
a problem.
Yeah, some people call like refer to me as famous all the
We lost your sound, I believe.
time.
There we go.
Did
I
it cut
think
me off?
for a
Sorry.
second we just lost the very back end. No
Yeah, I
problem.
started getting a call.
Oh, okay. You're popular. It's tough. I get calls here too, like every Tuesday and Wednesday. My family calls. Like, do you realize, like, I do this every week? It doesn't go away, and they still hit me on anyway. How about, do you get strange requests from fans? Have you ever been asked like weird stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to share one of the weirdest?
Well,
There's a little too. This person's persistent. Whoever's calling, dude. God bless him. Not yet. We lost her altogether. All right, we'll do a timeout while Stephanie thinks of the worst request she's ever got. A,
so sorry about
that's
that.
it. Not a problem at all. That's
So
good.
sorry. Okay. Um Probably my poop guy. It's this one guy that calls me. He spent $9,000 in 1 month calling me on minks. It's $10 a minute that he wants to eat my shit. So he's always just like, I want to eat your shit. I'm like,
Wow.
you didn't piss in my mouth. And he wants to like suck on my tampons.
Oh my God.
He still calls quite a bit. He just messages now. He doesn't call as much. I think he found somebody else to obsess over. But that was back in like February that he spent $9,000 in 1 month. And he'll like delete his profile all the time, but then he makes a new one, and the first thing he says is, I want to taste you. And he means taste my shit. So
Wow.
but
I
I like the
can't.
guy because he spends so much.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's steaming. And,
Yeah.
dude, send me the address. I'll send you some in a sack. And we'll just use mine. It doesn't have to be yours. We'll send them some.
Right.
So for a 1% cut, I'll send them
Yeah.
mine.
And then I also do femdom. So, I mean, I just get a lot of requests for beating the fuck out of guys, which I
Really?
love doing. Love doing.
I didn't know that. I mean, can I hire to beat the shit out of a guy?
I mean, it'd have to be you because of consent.
Oh, well, all right. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
get my ass beat. I mean, if anybody would and could, I would allow you, definitely. You're my number one choice. No poop, no poop, no pee. Just beat the ever living crap. My wife would probably thank you, too. She'll probably want to be there.
Yeah.
She'll probably be giving you a point. A little lower, great in the gut. Oh, that's good
And the
stuff.
last guy, I like strapped him up to a table, and then I tied a rope around his balls, and then
Oh,
underneath the table up to his neck. So if he lifts his neck at all, it's gonna pull his balls. And
oh,
then I smothered him, and he came from that. I didn't even touch him really.
what? Did you really? Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
So I mean, it's a huge kink for guys, and I love those guys. They're my
Wow.
favorite.
Shout out my man Delco James says, shout out to that guy. Shout out to all those guys. Damn, man. I mean, I have like a woman like touching with her hand. And I'm like, oh God, I hope this works. This guy's getting strangled by the balls, turned upside down, and just shooting out his load. And that's got to be. Let me put this in the right way. It's got to be kind of a neat control freak kind of thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you have to be a little bit of a control freak?
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
you just at least have to be like dominant, and I'm very dominant. I can be submissive, but I'm really dominant.
I can kind of see it. Like I said, the killer tattoos. You got a little bit of muscle going on there. Yeah. I'm a little intimidated. I'm a lot intimidated. That's why we're so far. We're so far apart. I'm all the way in my neck of the woods, and you're all the way out there. Yeah, I get a little something. Let's talk about OnlyFans. Your OnlyFans is one of the absolute most popular in the world, correct? 0.5%. Like that's like number one, pretty much, right?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, there's 0.1. That's like the top. So those are the girls that are making millions. So I'm nowhere near that, but working hard.
Working hard. How is that for you? Does that give you, I guess, the difference between a professional movie and your own OnlyFans? You get more control, correct? And that's what a few women have said before. You get more control. What do you bring there for people who like to check out OnlyFans?
It's full videos, just everything, like a lot. I'm up to like 240 full length sex videos right now.
Wow.
That I have, and then I have tons of solo videos, and then I do custom requests and ratings and everything like that. So I have a lot to offer.
Wow. Custom requests probably get a little wild, yes?
Yeah. It's okay though.
Has anybody ever asked you to, like let's say a guy with a lot of money ever ask you to kind of make a film with him, like you and him make this film?
Yeah, it just depends. A lot of people ask, but most people aren't willing to do like the proper things that they would have to do, like testing through a certain facility, as well as like a lot of money.
Well, yeah, and and nobody would think of that. I mean, definitely the money has got to be there. And yeah,
I think it's funny when I get messages from guys like, "Oh, I'll shoot a video with you, and you don't even have to pay me." I'm like, "Honey, what world are you living in?"
Wow, really? Jesus. My man, they might have that just a little bit backwards. I mean, here is a award-winning celebrity sex bot and some random dude. Don't pay me. Stephanie, I'll make you feel better. You don't have to pay me either. Absolutely ridiculous. What comes up after the AVNs? What is new for the season? More movies? More
movies.
modeling?
I have a Brazzer scene coming up in February. Also going to be dancing in New York City on March 1st.
Really?
Club
Awesome.
Sapphire.
All right.
Yes.
And you're doing the local Exotica this year, if I saw correctly. We're East Coast, and you'll be out there this year.
Yes, Chicago, that one? Or...
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, I'll be
yes.
that one. Yeah.
I don't know what cities to say anymore or states.
Yeah, I just don't do Washington, D.C. because it's so tiny.
Okay, that makes sense. The Jersey one, we used to also collaborate with Happy Hour podcast, our good friend Ray Chase, who turned me on to a lot of great stars in the Rub PR, etc. He did it a couple of years, and he said, dude, it's such a thing. It's such a great time. Go out and see it. And then I was wondering, I thought I saw you were going to be there, so I will try to get out this year just to say hello. That would be, like, awesome. I became a big fan just of, of overall you, not the thing you asked us to Google the other day that I'm sorry to my wife. I did Google it, and it came right out there.
Yeah, I learned a trick of getting people to watch my porn.
I got to say, well done. And I'm at work, and I'm busy as hell, and I got customers all over me, and I see them like, okay, here we go. I'm like, okay, that quick. Well done, though. That's great tricks. What other great tricks do you have to market yourself? Because obviously, I mean, I know you got a great PR firm. I know you got friends in the industry, etc. But to market yourself, what are some of the tricks to get out there more? Besides looking great, I mean that picture right there sells $1 million. But verbally maybe.
I don't know. It's a hard question.
Sorry, man. And you don't have to answer the hard ones. Anyone that doesn't work for you, it's out.
Yeah.
Now, You also you go to clubs and dance, you'll perform, strip,
Mhm.
etc. Which part of it do you like the best? Do you like that? Do you like OnlyFans? Do you like professional videos?
I
What
like
part?
professional videos the best. I like having
Okay,
my makeup done, getting a script, being on set. It's fun.
that's got to be pretty cool then. When
Yeah.
you strip and you dance, do you get God? Do you get tired? It's so much. You're always working. Seems like you're always
Yeah.
busy.
I mean, I get tired of because our stage is like 7 songs long, so we get on
Oh,
stage for
jeez.
7 songs, so that's tiring. But I love giving lap dances and like meeting people in person, so that doesn't get tiring.
That's very cool. Do you get, I'm sure, a couple guys a night that, well,
Yeah,
she loves me. She wants to come home with me. I'm sure.
yeah, typical strip club.
What is, I guess, what is downtime? Like, do you find downtime? What do you do? Like, what do you do to
Yeah,
just
I mean,
kind of
I just
relax?
took 6 weeks off dancing and filming, so I do get downtime. It's usually just healing from plastic surgery. Which that's what that was. So I mean, and I just laid around, did nothing for 6 weeks. So I do get it every now and then. I went live on my OnlyFans like every single day because I was so bored.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
insatiable. But you gotta love the work ethic. And I'm always a guy that there's people, and I'm sure they said it to you like, oh, you're selling your body out, and that's not a way to make a living. Blah 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 blah.
Always.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, but that's not me. My outlook is if you got it and it's going to make money for you, do it. Whether it's your voice or your body or hell, farting in a jar, man. If you can fart in a jar and make millions of dollars, freaking do it, man. Give me the jars.
Right.
I'll be ripping it out. When people kind of get at you like, ah, don't be doing this. What do you say to them? Are you direct or are you just kind of like, well, thanks for the.
I'm a bitch. Yeah. I don't know. It just depends on what they actually say, but a lot of the times I'm like, you watch porn. Like, how are you
Right.
gonna judge the girls? Like a lot of people like to I had one video go viral where I said I was trying to fuck 500 dudes in a year. But that's just joking, but I mean it was funny. And then everybody and the guy's like, why are you trying to fuck 500 dudes in a year? And I was like, to be the biggest whore alive. And then everybody's in the comment section calling me a whore. And it just made me laugh so hard because I'm like, I'm calling myself a whore. You're
Right.
making my dreams come true.
I said it. I set the goal for it, and here you
Right.
are. Help me out there. And that's, man, everybody's so judgmental nowadays. I say
Yeah.
whatever it takes. If it's OnlyFans that makes a lot of these girls big money, keep doing it.
Hell
Go ahead
yeah.
and do it, man. Why not? And whatever it takes. Trust me, if this show, if I had to like turn around the camera and have my ass out the whole time, I'd probably do it to get people. It's not going to be best ass like yours, but it's an attempt. So on the I saw the AVN show, and January 22nd to 25th is kind of the time to catch you. What will you be doing? Is it kind of like a broadcast, or is it just what goes on out there?
The avian show.
Yeah.
It's like a 4-day expo. So I think it's like 10 to 12 hours a day. I just sign autographs and take photos with fans and I give lap dances.
Wow. If you're
Yeah.
anywhere near the area, make your way out. And if not,
Yes.
Exotica, New Jersey this year. I'll keep the dates. I will update the good people. The creeps, you got to stay home. The good people, the people that come with a few bucks, some nice words, and maybe a hug for Stephanie Love. That's the kind of
Yes.
people that I want her to get to know and get to see around our area. Um, I guess you do a lot of travel. How far do you travel? You go all over the world, or
All
just
over. I
really?
mean, this year I filmed a reality TV show in Estonia, which is a
Wow.
country next to Russia. So all
Yeah.
over. I was there for 2.5 weeks. It was crazy. And then I lost the show. I almost won. It was like a vote for the winner, and I lost for like 7 votes.
Oh man, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, to
Re-
some guy, so whatever.
well, and now you get to kick his ass, and people
Yeah,
will pay
right.
you to do it. See, it's a full circle. It all comes back. Can you give us a little bit on this reality TV show?
It was like a porn reality TV show and it
Okay.
was filmed live. So it was subscription based and you like logged in and you could watch us 24/7. So when I ate, slept, showered, everything was on camera. So
Wow.
like people were just tuning in, watching, and then we also had like episodes and different challenges. So we were fighting for a queen. It was 7 guys, 7 girls fighting for the love of the queen. But the challenges like were like sex challenges that we had to do. Like one was a glory hole challenge where a girl took
Oh,
a fist in her ass. Like, it was
oh,
very intense. So
wow.
it was a lot of fun. They tried to electrocute my pussy at one point. I like walked off set. So it got really intense.
I guess that redefines in it to win it.
Yes.
For the love of God, that sounds terrible. Will it be something we could see cable, or how can we
No, you
find this?
gotta, it's porn. So
Okay.
I
Well, yeah, I
have
meant
a,
like the deep-rooted cable.
yeah, I have all the episodes posted in my OnlyFans. So the company did me very, very dirty afterwards. So I don't want to
Yeah,
promote them or anything because you could go to their website and watch it, but fuck them. So go
right.
to my website, watch it.
Exactly. Make sure the money goes to the right
Yes.
spot. And again, like I said, I want to thank you so much for this. And I
Yes,
kind of did
thank
it on a
you.
whim. Sure. And, social media has its good outlets as well as it's bad. And I saw you on one day. I'm like, well, this girl's really attractive. Let's check it out. And I start reading the things you do. And I'm like, I got to ask you to come on the show. And like I said, blew past the PR. And you were so quick to respond and so kind that you might be a bitch to 99% of the world, but not here. Your family here. We love you. It was terrific.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And good luck, of course, the AVN Awards. Like I
Yes,
said, it's
thank you.
coming up. A couple nominations. We're rooting for you for best ass
Thanks.
because, as far as we're concerned, you have the best ass.
Oh yeah.
It's a yo show ass. I would love it forever. Down below is plenty of websites and spots to find Stephanie. If you want to find out where her movies are, etc., you can find them down the bottom. I'm actually going to read them off like I normally do in case I goof, and you can always correct me. But you can find Stephanie Love, not her address, but some great websites. Instagram, stephanielove.official. The website, www.stephaniethestripper.com. Been
Yes.
there. Great website.
Yes.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans, one of the top OnlyFans in the world. Stephanie Love. Check her
Yeah.
out. January 22nd to 25th. The AVN Show. avnshow.com, where you can still vote for Stephanie, yes, in these categories.
Yes.
Voting's still open? Yeah, vote for
Yeah.
Stephanie for
About.
Best MILF, Best Ass. I'm going there to do it right after the show.
Yes.
I
Also
voted a
up
few
for an
times.
XMA, which is next week, and I'm up for favorite new performer.
Wow, man. Busy
Yes.
year. We're rooting
Yes.
for you all the way, of course, here on the show. And I'm going to share. I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to share
Yeah.
it. And we wish you the best of luck. And again, I
Thanks.
thank you so much for coming on. And like I said, we're very laid back here. We just like to kind of chat about the ins and outs. And
Yeah.
despite giving up your original
It's okay.
thing, normally I'm just full of respect. And
It's okay.
I adore you. I think you're great. You're very smart about
Thank you.
your career and what you want. And you know how to handle your business. Big fan.
Thanks.
Stephanie Love, I'm going to give you a round of applause. Good luck this weekend and have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Stephanie Love, everybody. And, it's funny. I mentioned how I talked to John today, of course, from the Days of the Stoop. And he saw the ad. I posted the ad on my stories on Facebook, and like 400 some people liked the story. They'll watch on recording. We get X amount live. A lot of people watching recording. And John's like, you finally got your wish. You have adult film and you're delving into the adult film thing. And I said, dude, it's always the same as always been. We just look for what's inside and then how you got to your trait and how you master your trait. It's always great. She is a professional. She is an actress, a model. She does a lot of great stuff. She's absolutely beautiful, truly sexy woman, and very cool. And the thing when I was doing Happy Hour Pod with Ray, I was getting to see another side. And again, huge thanks to Rub PR as well. And like I said, Dan Dangler and Green Jericho and some of the adult entertainers who have been Mandy Marie. We thank them for that because, like I said, man, whatever it takes, if you're out there grinding and working and making that money, do it, man. Do what is best for you and your career. Stephanie, like I said, very smart, very cool, very sexy. AVN nominated superstar. Going up there to try and win some hardware. AVN. Great stuff. Thank you, Stephanie. We're going to leave her stuff scroll down the bottom so you know where to find her. And, of course, the website, you can find some movies and accolades and videos and pictures and all that great stuff. Make sure you check them out. We're going to play some more music because I promised music and Stephanie Love tonight. Yeah, I just want to keep delivering. Now I'm going to deliver this one. We just spoke about this band a little bit ago. Lady White Rat. How about their new one off their new album? This one's called Drown. We actually started the show last night with it. It's a Grady. Check it out. We'll be back here on the Yo Show live Wednesday night. Yes.
Change your life, I'll love you, then she said. Cut your hair, you'll look like everyone else. Switch your shirt, you're looking a bit strange. Take this pill, it'll make your life so great. Run away, you can run, but you can't hide. Who's to blame for fucking up our lives? Check your brain, I'm losing sanity. You're insane for thinking this is right. It's been far too long since I've had just a little peace. Take another drink and drown your sorrows in me. I'm tired of caring now, I don't wanna feel at home. Let's go drive away to someplace new and far. I don't know if my own thoughts are mine. Had enough of phones taking our lives. I can't breathe, I'm feeling overwhelmed. If this is heaven, I'll think I'll go to hell. Well, it's been far too long since I've had just a little peace. Take another drink and drown your sorrows in me. I'm tired of caring now, I don't wanna feel at home. Let's go drive away to someplace new and far.
The song is Drown. The band is Lady White Rat. New album out right now. Dudes will be on the show in a few weeks. Speaking of dudes on the show, I was asked, and I will deliver. Let me prepare you all for this. Get my honorary green shades on, of course. Well, it's kind of sucks with the hat, Jeffrey. Bad hat choice tonight. There we go, I got them on. So, to come out and kind of get us a little co-hosting for the second half and rehash the insanity of the first half, let's give it up for the gang from Delco Jams. What is up, gang? How you doing?
What's up, man? It's good to see you. Rocking them glasses, looking good. Jeff,
right,
I don't know about you, but that interview, I'm literally so freaking horny right now, Jeff.
So there's going to be a whole new meeting to Delco Jams after 10 o'clock tonight. God bless you. But, yeah, I mean, now let me ask both of you, and I'm not trying to be crude or out of line. Actually offering to eat somebody else's shit, is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard?
We were actually in the middle of eating our dinner when we heard that. So as soon as she said that, we were both just like...
I'm flattered personally.
Flattered? Why flattered?
What other reaction is there to be, honestly? Other than like just terrified.
Yeah, I guess terrified's good. Maybe flattered. I mean, it's shit, and somebody just wants to take your dirty disposal out of your back end and eat it.
I get that just quote like in crochet on the wall and just quotes, "It's shit." Jeff.
It's shit. Not a bad idea. We can kind of we can start another podcast where the three of us rate videos and podcasts and movies.
Yeah.
And just call it "It's shit." And if it sucks, if it sucks, you flip on the neon light that says "It's shit." Man, this is great. We're giving away our $1 million ideas here.
Speaking of podcasting, this Saturday you should live stream. I keep saying it, and you should do it. I will bring this computer. We'll set it up. I'll get it all set up for you, just so you can MC, and I'll film you doing it, and then we'll have some good footage for your channel. I really think you should bite the bullet and do it. Or I don't think bite the bullet's the right expression for that.
Not nowadays, Jesus. I'm thinking about it. I mean, because I always wanted, it's always been a dream to go out to places, and kind of like you do. You go out, you shoot, you make great videos, and it's funny too because I'm watching the other night, and some people are trying to kind of muscle you out, people that aren't used to what you're doing, and I'm like, motherfucker, you have no idea who you're muscling out. This
Dude,
is
I at the show, they were like, "Do you mind if we stand here?" And I'm like, "That's cool, that's fine, you can stand there, but I gotta film," and they're just like, yeah. It's like, all right, dude, all right.
And the two of you, I know me. Did you feel like the coolest motherfuckers in the place? They weren't performing.
I mean, it was us and a bunch of kids. So it was they just sitting next to the kids and be like, "What's up, guys? First show."
You guys want one? The little kids sitting on the floor. I was a little jealous. I wanted to sit on the floor too.
No, it's did well. Hell, on Instagram, they're almost 50 likes. The photos I put up, I was like, "Hell yeah, dude, nice."
It was definitely a great time.
I tried to get the bands to collaborate, but I think only one of them saw it and they hearted it, and I was like, "Cool, guys, you want to accept it?" But what can you do?
Yeah, in a crowded place, helps to be tall when filming. Rob's about 7 foot, so he's good.
I'm literally 5'6".
And we're about the same height. We're both there trying to make our room and make our way through. The two of you go everywhere together as far as filming and going to shows and stuff like that. You always together in it, or you sometimes?
I think there was one show in Reading last month I went, but that's because she worked. And I went there feeling, I think I had what you had sick-wise, and I'm just there I hate myself. I want to go home. I'm an hour away from my bed. What do I do?
I'm going to film you, but it's going to suck.
No.
Neon is a shit sign over your head.
I'm actually, I was telling you, I'm filming that place in Secrets next month, and I can't wear my sunglasses in the venue after 6 o'clock. So I'm like, what am I going to do?
Oh, man.
I'm going to quiet about it. I'm literally going to quiet.
It's kind of like your, is that like your superpower? Do the glasses hold in the superpower?
Oh.
No. Maybe let's try the glasses first.
I actually, yeah, dude. I mean, when I put these things on, it just I feel like it's easy to just go in a crowd and people just. But my thing is when I walk in a venue, it's like, all right, I've got easily 5 minutes to make everyone in this venue think that I'm not some weird suspicious dude with sunglasses on. I've got 5 minutes to do that, or else I'm in trouble.
One
Like
of
if I
these
go near like the band's equipment, I always feel like there's just someone like side eyeing me, like who's that guy with the sunglasses by our equipment right now?
I was gonna say one of these days it's gonna work. I wish you luck.
What for out of a venue? I know.
Yeah, to get in and not look like the creepy guy with sunglasses. One
No,
of
it's
these
like
days.
you gotta own it. It's not you gotta own it. You know, you go around there, you go to the bar, you order a water, you just you gotta own it.
I was like, the first time I saw you, I bought right into it. 'Cause I seen you filming, and I always try to stay out of the way and like using my big mouth, screaming, yelling, dancing in the way. And I seen you like you're in the corner and you're working. I'm like, man, he's got like a phone, but he really knows how he's working. He got the shades on. I'm like, all right, I'm staying away from this guy. He's some kind of major professional. Then a couple weeks later, I saw the video, and I'm like, yeah, this guy's really fucking good. So you became a superstar to me like right away.
Thanks, dude. I remember seeing you MC, and I was like, look at this guy. This guy's got the personality. I'm excited. You going to Lady White White show on the 19th?
Which one's the 19th again?
The Nail.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
They're playing with Stillcraft. Stillcraft's really good. If you haven't seen them yet, they're
Have not seen him yet, but
Great
we
band.
will. We'll be there. I get invited to so many things. The girl that was on last night, Lily Moss, her mom's also her manager, and she invited us up to Wayne, PA tomorrow. I'm like, or Saturday. I'm like, well, I don't know, man.
What area are you hailing from?
Langhorne. So Wayne's a pretty good distance.
You're in Langhorne, PA?
Yeah.
I don't even know where that is. Do you know where it is? Oh.
Thing.
I'm a Bucko Jams. I'm not Delco. I'm far from Delco. Bucko Jams.
Wayne's like 30 minutes from me. Oh man.
What's the furthest you guys have traveled to?
Well, I mean, when I was traveling for work, I was going like all the way out to like Long Island, and so like I went to Dingbats all the way out there. That was a really good venue. Yeah, I seen that. That was awesome. I mean, she was coming with me when I was traveling for work, so we would look for shows in the area. Where was that one place we went to? It was like out in the water. It was like a really nice big spot. Grace Ferry that we filmed and then we never posted.
Oh wow, that's really cool though.
So she'll tell you I'm my own worst critic when it comes to filming. I'll film something and be like, no, it's a little muffled. I don't know. I don't know if I want to post this. But I've learned recently that the way I'm filming when I do it through my phone is I used to think that the thing was like here, the microphone, but it's actually like here and here. So when I'm filming like this, it's kind of muffling. So I need to go like this now when I film, which I didn't know. But you learn it every day. Clearly,
I've done that. I've been in places where I'm trying to film and I'm holding it like this. And just
it's the
entire
top
microphone section.
You gotta hold on the side so you get the best quality of sound. I didn't know that.
See, that's why you're the pro at that. And I'm just a guy doing this. I don't call myself a pro at this, but I'm like 8 or 9 years in. I've been doing this a long time.
Yes,
I freaking love it.
This is fucking great.
Right? It was pretty funny because, like, I said, like, a lot of times I'll reach out to people like, hey, want a guest co-host tonight? And a lot of people are like, more notice or not tonight, etc. And I put out that I was going solo, and you're like, yeah, let me in, dude.
Dude, we were coming home from Lidl, and I was like, dude, Jeff needs a co-host. Oh, God.
me. I said it, and, like, I kind of held you up for an interview part because even I goofed. I said shit that I shouldn't have said about him. And that's why
she said, yeah, Jeff's saying some wild shit. I'm like, well, that's what he does. It's his personality. What could he say?
I like to lay it out a little bit. I'm pretty sure that Stephanie Love isn't popping up on my doorstep, knocking and telling me she's in love. If she does, I'll send her the address right after the show. And, But, yeah, like sometimes...
You'll get a box of poop in the mail.
Yes! Now you're talking. And I'll eat it right here on the show.
Or a tampon.
That was
probably
top tier grossest thing I think I've ever heard somebody say tampon. I'm like, oh, I'm accepting of most things, but it's like I heard that and I was like, oh.
Couldn't pay me to do that.
Right, yeah, I mean, like, guy wants me to eat guy wanted to eat my tampon. Like, I'm saying it again. I can't even believe I heard it, and here I am repeating it. But that's the thing. Like I said, I used to do a show called Happy Hour Podcast with this guy Ray Chase, and Ray was in Maryland, and pretty much the majority of his show was adult film, adult stars every episode. And man, he would start saying some things, and I'm typing in the messages. I'm like, dude, are you crazy? And he's like, this is what they expect. This is what they know. So when you ask them, do they like getting pissed on? 99% of them are like, well, yeah, you know, see, piss isn't bad. Throw up isn't bad. Like, they know these questions, and it's like they're trained to answer these things. You're
They're
like,
trained professionals.
do
That's
not
funny.
try this at home.
I should have put my Harkin shirt on because I got the same one you do. We should
Oh,
just
damn.
all have matching Harkin shirts. We're actually seeing them on the 8th. I think they're playing a casino. I think they're playing
Yes, they are. That's an Atlanta Broker show. They had mentioned it. That's, I believe, Harrah's, Chester County. Nice venue. And Atlanta just got,
Wait, so is it in the Harrah's or is it
I think
close?
it's in the Harris. I think they have a stage that Atlanta is responsible for booking. She booked another band that I'll talk about later on when I finally get the official word, because that band's coming on the show in a few weeks. And that's another one that we need you to come up and hang out with us and check out. You guys are a lot of fun. We have a lot of the same same ins and outs about it. The approach. And like I said, my wife has gotten into it. She's become a bass player or trying to be a bass player, you know, since following all this.
Yeah, by the way,
music stuff.
Mandy's actually training to be bass too. She's been working more and more with that. My buddy's been teaching her, and he's also been helping me hone my drum stuff. So
Nice.
hopefully
Give
we're
us-
a decent band soon.
Give us the skinny, Mandy, because my wife goes apeshit. Give us the skinny. How do you feel? Are you relaxed with it? Does it frustrate the fuck out of you? 'Cause I know my wife goes crazy trying to learn the bass.
It can be a bit tricky getting used to the whole finger picking. And...
My buddy actually sent me I'll have to send it to you. It's like a PDF file that he made. It like helps people train with the bass and shit. So like I'll just send it
cool.
to you. Yeah, it's a really
Definitely.
cool. Hell yeah.
Are you still kind of a strummer, or are you a slapper yet? Like, where are you at? 'Cause my wife tries to slap. She's like, this slapping
I'm
thing isn't
kinda-
working.
I'm getting to it.
All right.
You get it, girl.
I gotta ask a question because I heard an artist say this, and I thought it was cool. The artist said it doesn't really make a difference how often you practice or when you practice. It's just the fact that you practice, and every time you practice, you'll get better, no matter how frequent. How often do you practice? Because my wife feels there has to be a regimen. She can't keep a regimen. She'll just sometimes 2 a.m. pick it up and start going. How often do you practice? I think Rob's got the answer.
I'd like to say like 2 to 3 times a week, but
I try every time I go to my buddies. I'm like, all right, let's play some bass. Come on, let's do this.
And she's gotten, and we see Kinsey King, another great artist. He just played the Rusty Nail a few weeks back. And he invited my wife up to their practice. And she's like, I can't play with these guys. I'm like, well, let's just go up and see a practice, how bands do it. And yeah, it helps too. And bass player showed her some things. And she's like, they asked me to try playing. Nah, they're not ready.
The most important thing is being able to listen to your other musicians and not just being in your head and being like, all right, I should play this next. I should play this next. Like when I first started getting back into playing drums, thinking about just like, all right, what beat should I play next? What beat? But now I'm listening to the guitar player. I'm listening to the bass. It's like, okay, based off what they're playing, I should switch it up to do something like this. I think that, that's one of the biggest lessons my buddy taught me was just, listen to your other musicians when you practice. Don't just. Oh!
I tried drumming, and I'm absolutely terrible. Terrible. I took lessons, and the instructor's like, what is going on with your other foot? I'm like, what do you mean? He says, well, you're making the beat, and your other foot's just going wild. Like, I can't keep it still because I start getting the beat in me. How hard is drumming? Drumming to me is like, it's my favorite, but I find it freaking impossible.
Well, my dad actually, I got it in my blood. Got it in my blood. He used to be in a band called Moonhead, and that's one of the big reasons why I now I film, is because I can't find anything in my dad's old band, like playing the drums and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And what was the question you just asked? I completely just spaced it. I'm like, my dad was in a band.
That's how it goes every Tuesday and Wednesday night here on the Yo Show. That's my interview process. I know. Fuck, what did it? Oh, how hard do you find it playing the drums?
Well,
I found them so hard.
But I mainly got a lot of practice when I was playing Rock Band. I played that a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
Playing that was just helps you with your timing and all that. And then I just transfer that to an actual kit. I, I don't know. I think the most important is listening to other music when you're practicing. But I have like this kind of cheap electric kit, so there's no really like listening to things while I'm playing. I have to kind of like just no winning. But yeah, that's I don't know. My drum has gotten relatively better. But she's just like, no, it hasn't.
Actions speak louder than words. Like Guitar Hero and all those rock stars, funny you mentioned those because I was always the guy who never played an instrument. But man, I would get the guitar out, and if nobody was home, I was home by myself. I would drink a bunch of beer and get drunk and have a little smoke and be like a rock star on stage who's trying to wing it. And the crowd boos me and shit, and I'm just like drunk as shit. And I turn myself.
Your wife comes home, and you're like, "Listen to them, they love me. I'm a star.
These are my people." And like after, I actually filmed it one time. I had to delete it because it's so freaking embarrassing. I did my own like behind the music, like it was me being drunk and going on stage and bombing. And then I actually sat in front of like my cell phone for an hour and chatted about the music, like about my
soul. That.
No way.
It should. Well, my buddy's. He's working on his own solo project, so he's doing all the instruments. I'm like, dude, you have to do a documentary where you're like giving a thumbs up to the person in the studio when you pan over, and it's just you in the studio.
I like that. I really do. That's actually really good. Since you guys like you get so into filming and all, have the two of you ever thought about going out, making some shorts, doing some like maybe street interview stuff, silly stuff like that? Because you see a lot of that on YouTube. I saw one kid, real quick, not to stop you from answering, but
no, you're good.
He was doing the escalator thing where he grabs a girl by the arm. So he does it. He grabs the girl, and the guy jumps onto the other side and just starts beating the shit out of him. Gotta watch what kind of pranks you're playing out there, because not everybody knows it's a prank.
We actually, a couple weeks ago,
we
were at a Wawa, we pulled in, and there was this dude just out front, like playing an acoustic guitar. And I looked over at her, and I just was kidding. I was like, it'd be kind of funny if we film that and we put it on. It was like, oh, Delco Jams on the streets. And I was joking, and she goes in the Wawa. She's coming out, and I see she starts talking to the guy. And then she gets in the car. She's like, all right, he's going to get ready. And then he's ready for us to come film. And I'm like, you mean you said to him, we're going to film him? So I go out. I don't have my Delco Jam shirt on. I just got my sunglasses. I probably look like something. It's raining out. And I walked up and I'm like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, oh, nothing. He's like, I'm waiting for someone to come film me. I was like, yeah, that's me, dude.
Boy, I got some bad news for you.
Dude, listen, I'm all about supporting local artists, but when you pull your phone out and you start playing Day Tripper by the Beatles and you're playing off key and you're not singing it right, I filmed it for a minute and I was like, oh, dude, no, we'll make it a short. That's what gets out. We got to get shorts. That's what gets you famous.
You don't want that whole song. It doesn't work.
Dude, we pulled in the Wawa, like that same Wawa, like a week later, and he was out there, and I backed my car up and I went to the next Wawa. I was like, I don't want to run to this guy again. I felt bad. It's like,
So maybe you have a little bit of an evil side to you as well then. I like that.
Yeah.
Unintentional.
A comically genius side of her.
But I got to tell you, and kudos to you, and my wife kind of gets the same thing. You're with men that sometimes, if you're going to throw a dare or a challenge or something like that, they're going to go get it because they want to make asses out of themselves. So...
Yeah, and anybody who gets a laugh at my expense, that's the best thing I can really ask for.
Right, at your expense, of course. Yeah, and like there's times like she'll watch the show and she'll be like, "Oh man, you said this, and I can't believe it." Meanwhile, I'm like, "Yes, winner," because you like to offend your significant other. And quick story: when I first started podcasting and shit years ago, God, probably like 8 years, 9 years, whatever the hell it was. So I said to my mom put on, it was just audio back then, no video. My mom put on this website. I'm going to load it up for you. Put it on at 8 o'clock. Listen to us on the show. She listens, and we just start talking about girls and sex and beer and being a male slob and laying around your underwear and shitting your pants and all this crazy stuff. And I'm proud of myself. Like, man, what a great night. What a great talk. Dudes
Mom, I
dudes.
worked hard to get here, okay?
And like dudes being dudes. The next day, I'm like, well, Mom, she's like, Oh my God, I'm done. I'm like, what? She
What
said, you're
happened
so,
to my sweet little boy?
right, she says, you're so crude. You're so crude. You're so disgusting. It's so foul. You're so perverted. I am never listening again. To my response was, yes. Like, I could offend my own mother, make her sick. You know
You're
what I
just
mean?
like, you're just like, you made it, Mom. That's the best thing you could have told me.
I'd like to thank my mom for getting sick. Yeah, she's like, the whole thing made me sick.
Just
I'm like,
wrote. She just commented. And she's like, Jeff, go to your room.
if that was then the way it is now, she probably would have. God rest her soul. She would come out and be like, go to your room. Go to bed.
Sorry, guys, I cut the podcast short. My mom says I am grounded.
Right. Turn my son off. He stinks. I
What
can
are your
even think
plans?
about
What are your plans for the rest of the week, my man? Before the Saturday show, because I'm excited and I want to do this and I want to go and I want to fucking stream there. I want to push you to stream because you should do it.
Wow, pretty good, man. The pressure's on, but pretty
Yeah,
good. So
all you need to do is have a Wi-Fi connection. I'll set this bad boy up, and this thing runs really great as long as it has a Wi-Fi connection.
see, I got a portable hotspot somewhere. I gotta find it and charge
I'm
it.
sure the venue has Wi-Fi that we can log on.
Well, I take nothing for granted.
I would not, but like I just feel like in good faith and good hunch, it's gonna have Wi-Fi.
Okay, thinking so. And if anybody's looking, I did put the banner up earlier. I'm gonna put it up again. If you're in the area, you're watching live or you're watching recorded, and you're in the area this Saturday, Fort Washington School of Rock. It is a music show and benefit for Victims Services in Montgomery County. Our good friend, Music Mama Lisa Saroon, and the Fort Washington School of Rock will be holding the event. I will be there to MC. $10 entry, all ages. Food will be sold by High Steaks in Ambler, a great cheesesteak place and sandwich place. Alcohol free, all ages show. Come on out, check it out. And like I said, it's a $10 donation / entry fee. I will be there emceeing. Delco James will be there recording. My wife will be there PRing and talking to every single person in the place because
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you noticed yet, kind of what she does.
Hell yeah, dude. What are the bands that are playing Saturday?
You know, I'm not even really familiar with a lot of names. I got to get the list from Lisa, and they're all School of Rocks, and they haven't really branched out anywhere yet. So we're getting kind of like the inside look at some of these bands, which I'm pretty.
I'm always a little nervous when it comes to bands I'm unfamiliar, like younger bands. But School of Rock, the last performance I saw them do in Tinicum rocked. So I would like to think that they hold their students to like a standard where it's like we're not going to do this unless like we know that you're going to show this school off well.
True. I mean,
yeah.
They have absolutely no standard when it comes to MCs. Zero. Don't let any asshole get on that mic and announce bands. As far as the quality of the band.
But you're the asshole that thing needs, though.
Kind of, like, and
that's what
people,
my wife says.
I was talking about it at work today, and my partner, like the guy that sits next to me, is like, dude, now keep in mind, I know you. This is School of Rock. School. Kids. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I know you got an F-bomb lined up for when you hit that stage or an asshole or something stupid. These are kids and families. I'm like, wow. Now the pressure's on. Hadn't thought of that.
Nah. Just get on stage and just say a really hard F word and then just like really hard fuck. And then you're like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
I'm Jeff from the Yo Show. If you didn't see last week, we were talking about
What the fuck is School of Rock?
Eating Stephanie Love shit last week on the show. I hope you guys caught it. Kids.
You kids want to see something really cool? This guy. Holy hell.
I gotta tell you, so looking, and I cheat. I look at my messages during the show, and Rob sends me a Facebook message that says, "Let me on. Let's make it one hell of a last hour."
Yeah,
so far so good, dude.
Like this, really, just really throwing out of the. This fucking guy was so desperate to get on. He messaged me 2 times. He's like, "Yo, don't let me on the fucking stream."
Here's the last one. Let me on, you fucking clown. This guy.
But you just said, "Let me on, you fucking cuck."
Well, that too. Clown though, but
Oh my god, he's making me steam. He's making me kettle laugh over here.
I like that. let's talk a little bit about, and again, no disrespect to the brewery Sunday night. They did a good job. They had a great job. The design of it is a little weird for comfort.
It is weird. It's like because
And you had mentioned that I ended up dry humping you or something. It was so not easy to maneuver. I give you a lot of credit for filming in that atmosphere. I didn't even think about bringing
actually,
my phone out.
you like that one shot I got? It was you over the like over your shoulder while you were filming the band. I kind of got that shot of you filming. That was not like that.
Yeah.
I got another one of you going like this in front of the stage. I just didn't post
Sweet.
it. Yeah.
I like those. I like the little thing. And I know, like I said, because the setup, there's a lot of people behind us. I know I ruined this guy's night. He was at the table where I first walked over and saw you guys. He was standing in the back end. And I'm standing on the front end of the table, and I am just side to side, head banging. And every time I turn around, he's like... And I mean all 66 times I turned around.
All 60. It's like, dude, what are you having a good time here? What the fuck you doing, dude?
Bro, might want to move your seat, bro. And he was like, all right, this dick, I'm stuck with him all night. But that's how I get into it.
He doesn't get it, dude. I mean, if somebody gives you a hard time, I told you, dude, you just got to walk up to them. You got to just put your glass down a little bit and go, don't you fucking know who I am?
Let me make a phone call real quick. Yeah, this asshole's in my way.
Oh, my God.
And I didn't even, it's like I didn't even have a beer at that venue. That's...
What are you doing Friday? You going to these shows?
I start to forget.
There's
There
a
was
show
some...
with the Nail.
Oh, who's Friday?
Buddy of mine, Orson Hell's Yellow God is playing. It's like a release party for someone's like single or something. I should know more details, but clearly I'm a fake fan. So, but yeah, no, Tom and Jerry is all right. I've been there before, but when I film there, maybe I have to film in a better spot because when I'm in the back, I guess you know how that you ever been to Tom and Jerry's?
I've actually never been to Tom and Jerry's.
It's got a good stage. Stage is great. But like if you stand in the back of the bar and you're trying to film, the speaker is like behind like a wall. So when I tried to film there, it was like, and I was like, fuck. Makes me not want to go back. But I mean, I should just stand in front of the stage and try and get them so I get a better shot. But
I was surprised at what's down the road, the Bridgeport Rib House. Have you ever been to the Rib House?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So what caught me by surprise, like a legendary name, and Brian Quinn is one of the biggest in PA, plays there a lot, and a lot of great bands have been there. Pawn Shop Roses, who was on the show. So I go up there, and the first time I go up there is to see Pawn Shop Roses, and I'm looking, I'm like, wow, I'm shocked. It's a floor. There's no stage. There's no big area for a band. They're just kind of in front of the crowd playing.
Oh, yeah, I think you were telling me about this, how there's no stage there, right?
Nothing. And I was blown away by that because, first of all, if you've never been to the Bridgeport Rib House and you like barbecue, get there. I don't care who the fuck's playing. Get some barbecue, get some wings. Phenomenal.
Man.
That's actually a free endorsement to them not getting paid. But the no stage thing turns me off just a touch.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's upsetting. Like if I go to a venue and like I can hear that there's a problem with the sound, and like you try and like be nice and mention some of the sound guy, and they look at you like you're the biggest piece of shit in the world. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to help you. I'm not trying to like tell you how to do your job. Like, can you just turn up the treble a little bit, please? Like,
I think your speaker's on fire. Leave me alone, dude.
Well, my buddy was saying how he went to a show a couple days ago, and like he tried to, his friend's band. He's trying to tell the sound guy, like, hey, like, because he's mixing it. My buddy does music. He's mixing albums, things like that. So he's like, hey, just like trying to adjust this, and the guy just made everything worse because he didn't listen to him. And my buddy was like, yeah, he really showed me. All right.
I love it. Let's between the three of us, let's go here. Favorite venue, Mandy. What's your favorite place you've been to so far for music and film and all that in the area?
I guess Sweeney's was cool.
Sweeney's cool. Sweeney's a good venue. I like the sound guy they have there during like Alena shows.
Yeah.
The older dude whose name I should remember, but I don't.
Right.
He's cool. He doesn't really. I really have faith in him, but
What was the other one?
The other one,
118 North was cool.
There was a place in Philly as a venue called the Ankle Pit.
Okay, have not been.
Venue. but it's a good house venue. Like if you go in, I think the capacity is maybe like 30-ish people, but you go down in the basement and it's a sound. I have videos on Delco Jam. I have videos on the channel, but like it's a soundproof basement. It could easily fit about. It's exclusivity, really. Like if you want to have like a little group of people in
Yeah.
this, it's a nice. You can fit like maybe 15. If like, because like here's the room, and then there's a hallway, and then there's like an open room with like a couch and all that. There's a big soundboard there.
Bruce Gill, late night sound. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good. I've been there a couple times. I've been meaning to reach out to them again because I want to film for them more because I can get the sound from the audio from their boards and I can put it over the video. I just haven't been over there recently. I gotta get back over there again. But but besides them, what is it? The roof. The roof venue. If Jeff, you haven't been to the roof,
I've not been to the roof.
because just looking up their. I mean, I've got the video I did for the Stone Eye. They took my video and they put their mastered audio over it, so it looks like they've got a sweet little music video like on the top of this rooftop with the city in the background.
Yeah.
It's great. I'll have to send you the link for it because it's
Yeah, definitely. Because that sounds pretty cool. Because I'm always looking for places. And I've been to a lot of places, and a lot of them all have their own little mystique, like the Gem, which is like an hour from me. I love Sweeney's. It's been a home for me for eons. I've seen hundreds of bands play, cover bands, original bands, etc. So I love it there. Nail is cool because Nail's kind of a set it and forget it. Like Greg goes to soundboard, touches it once, walks away, and the show plays itself out. So that's always pretty cool. Yeah, so, man, I'm like, if I had to pick a favorite, I'll go to Dark Horse, something a little different. Fat Lady Brewing in Manayunk.
What is that? So familiar. We've been there.
I don't think so.
I think
Do that when we're trying to arrange getting there sometime. They got a thinner stage, so the stage isn't huge. It's a long, thin stage. Kind of like an old school kind of theater-looking place. Pretty good beer, nice atmosphere. Yeah, Manayunk's always cool. And the place right across the street from them, if you want to eat, they got like those 3-foot slices of pizza. They're gigantic, so it's
hang on.
it's
I
a
feel
night.
like what's it called? Round Guy Brewing.
No, it's Fat Lady Brewing.
Oh, that lady.
Round Guy was last
Yeah,
night.
I know. I just realized that. I was like, "Fuck, we were just there." I see it right here. No, I
Names
don't think I've ever been here.
Check it out, though. Definitely try to get it on your agenda. We saw, who do we see there? Milo Sky. It's a great local band. And Laura Cheadle, who's an awesome female artist. That was a night and a half because it's a blast. It's a good time. Oh, I got an attachment from Rob.
Yeah, I was just saying, if at the end you want to use that to play it out, that's the video with all that.
Oh, sweet. And by the time I load it, I'll have crashing the show. But we'll load it for next week and definitely get it back on.
Let's look at that.
Creekside Sports Bar in Limerick. I have not been. So there's so many, and like I said, I like the stage better than the floor, but whatever gets good sound and good people. Like I love what we do with the Fuge. At first, when we first locked in, SRR Promotions, like, well, the room's ready. I'm like, no, the room needs a stage. And we put a stage in there, and shout out to the dudes from the Fuse that let us store it there in the studio room. Because you need a stage. Get the bands up there, get a little elevated, so people aren't walking all over them. And idiots like me are almost knocking the speaker over, which is something I hope nobody caught. Especially near the end when Luke's other amp wasn't working. I'm like, I wonder if I knocked that over.
Dude, those guys are a hoot.
They really are.
Reading the inside of that book, on their album, I was like, oh my god, that's insane.
That was crazy. It's the second time for me. Band Scoopski did it before too, and I appreciate it so very much. And I look at it all the time. But now here's a band that you and I both have been with from almost day one. We know how great they are, how great they play. The future's bright for them. So to get that from them blew my mind. And I went because my wife said, "Oh, I want to get autographed CDs." I'm like, you know what? Let me just get one. So when they come on the program, I can do that David Letterman thing, like the new album is, and I'll be holding it, shit like that. That's what I need. I need a prop. And as soon as I buy it, Liv said, when you get home, open it. I'm like, well, I'm not going to play it tonight. Liv's like, no, when you get home, open it.
Oh, yeah. As soon as Luke was like, there's a surprise on the inside, I was like, all right, dude, I got to get this.
Right, yeah, because Liv was just like, open it. And I'm like, Okay, maybe something cool inside. Maybe something limited edition inside. No, it's just words that make a grown man just cry while he's eating his midnight McDonald's. I got home close to midnight with McDonald's, and I'm reading this, eat, eat, eating a cheeseburger, just crying at these
I
beautiful
want
words.
an album.
I'm gonna call Luke. Luke, I love you so much.
Grown man eating a cheeseburger crying is the best visual.
Right, that should be a video. That's a short.
I keep telling them with their album, they should be referring to things they do. Like when I posted it, I said make it a ladies' night, but I was like LADYS night. That's what
That's not bad.
yeah, that's what you should say. It's like, all right, make it a ladies' night tonight with the new Lady White Rat CD. It's like that's what they should be doing to promote it.
It's not bad. It's got quite a mind there.
I know. This one helps a lot. It's funny. We have a lot of ideas for funny videos. Well,
Yeah.
she makes them. She just never posts them. It's tough.
I get great
Really?
ideas. Yeah, go ahead.
Apparently TikTok's being banned in a few days.
Thank God.
No.
Well, if it gets banned, I mean, you can do, give away all our secrets. That's okay. Twitch, and even here on YouTube, you could post like your minute shorts or something. Twitch is definitely a nice
Well, I
outlet.
mean, there's shorts on YouTube. There's shorts on Facebook. There's shorts
Yeah.
everywhere now. But I don't know. Thank God. I don't know the amount of brain rot that's. It's some of. Have you seen some? Like, have you been on TikTok and just like looked at their live streams they have?
I actually have no clue how to use it, but I've seen them. People have sent me them. My
Dude.
wife used to watch it religiously.
There's one that's like it's a hamster rave. So it's just a bunch of hamsters running on those like the circle things, and
Yeah.
there's just techno music playing as they're running to it.
I love hamster rave.
And then there's another one where there's these dudes, and they look like they gotta be in some foreign country, and it's like it's like three dudes. Two dudes will be standing in this like deep water, so they'll have water up to here, just standing. They're not doing nothing. And another dude just like sitting in the background, and they're just staring at the screen until someone donates. And they get up and they do something crazy, and then they sit back down. It's like, what is happening?
Wow, and people are probably giving money.
Hamster rave.
Oh no, I'm scared. Can we get it? Here.
This is the only, this is the only, I mean,
It's just that, and they just
I'm
run.
so excited for you, Alex. Can't wait for the mixer to come.
Hamster
Well,
rave.
somebody likes the song at least. You need to get that.
I don't know. I don't get. There's another dude who literally he dresses up like a devil, and it's just like debate with what is it?
Satan.
Yeah, debate with Satanism.
And
He has live streamers
a
call.
pentagram on his head.
He has people call
Really?
on his program, and he just talks Satanism with them and like debates them.
Damn.
Like, dude, what is going on? My favorite of the one where it's like someone has like a little, what is it? Like there's little things that you pull it goes like this and kind of goes all over the place, and it falls on something to give you an answer to something. It's like, oh, well,
a pendulum.
a pendulum. Like,
Okay, yeah, all right.
well, I get this job, and they'll pull the pendulum, and it's like, it's like, dude, what are these people doing? Like, what the fuck?
Aw. I used to have a magic 8 ball. I lost. Oh, I got the magic 8 ball.
There's people dressing up like Anakin Skywalker and just emoting. They're emoting in front of gas stations, and they're just doing it like
Sorry.
they're NPCs, dude.
I came up like dumb shit like that because, like I said, my buddy Brent said if you do Twitch, always be putting small pieces on Twitch. I actually, once again, I erased it. I filmed a little short of me doing something called peanut butter and jelly talk. I make a sandwich and I eat it, of course, choking to death on it with peanut butter stuck in my mouth. And I have a discussion about something. It's a short, it's about a 5-minute short where I eat a sandwich and talk about nonsense. And of course, I'm stoned, so I'm like, this is the greatest freaking idea ever.
I'm a
This-
fucking genius.
This show is going to get 1 billion views. And then I watched the recording of it and I'm like, I don't even know how to eat a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich anymore. I look like a fucking idiot. And I like
This thing's gonna get me canceled. Oh my god,
just deleted it. Away it went because
dude, you
I'm not
have
great at
points,
everybody.
'cause you just need someone to film them for you, dude. I'm telling you, we
Could
can
be
make
it.
you some funny show stuff.
Big question here, Jeff.
yes.
What type of flavored jelly do you put on your peanut butter and jelly?
Wow. Now it sounds
That's-
elementary as an answer, but for me it's grape. I'm a grape jelly guy.
Okay, 'cause
Same.
we were just at the grocery store and it was like strawberry, grape, raspberry.
Strawberry.
Apricot, they got too, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't believe in that, and if I don't see it, it's not real to me. So I didn't see it, so whatever.
Not my fridge.
Not my fridge. Not
No.
my
note to self: take picture of apricot jelly on Friday, because Friday I'm off. I'm actually, the cool thing about my job is I have 4-day work weeks. So I work like 11 hours a day. But once a month, it goes into 5 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm off this week. So we're going to do some apricot jelly. We're going to run our first episode of Peanut Butter and Jelly Talk. Got a busy week ahead of me. Fuck.
Yo
It's
Show
genius.
presents a PBJ segment.
I did a couple of like beer sample things. Like when Rita's Water Ice came out with that beer. I
Ew.
did a clip of that on Twitch.
Why do you hate yourself so much?
It is kind of gross, bro.
Oh my god. Oh Lord.
So, the $1 million question. I noticed you got that. I look like it looks like a crown. You got that Delco James picture like right on your head, but you seem to keep focusing and being right under it.
Do I?
It looked like a king's crown at first. I'm like, is that a crown? It's amazing how he's got that on his head.
Ooh. No, she drew
Hmm.
this a while back, and I really like it.
Ah, I do like it though. That's nice
Yeah.
artwork too.
Working on some different designs and things like that. We're trying to get this cricket machine up and running. We have.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it doesn't run correctly, so we're trying to figure out how to fix it.
We're trying our best over here, Jeff.
Tell me, it's when you have a budget that only brings you so far. Like my wife bought me this Rodecaster. I still haven't even tried to practice yet.
Dude, you got to practice it because literally that idea I told you to the podcast involving DoorDash,
Yeah,
literally that's all it needs is that. And if you want to do something crazy like that, we could because I've been dying to do it.
that's pretty good. I did like that idea. So.
Dash
A
dude.
great Dash Dudes. Great segment.
Dash
Who's in the trunk?
That is a great segment. Like that. I feel the juices flowing. God.
Who's in the trunk? It's my wife, guys.
Who's in the trunk? It's Stephanie Love. And she gets out and starts kicking my ass. What a great segment.
Jeff, if you want somebody to kick your ass, I'll kick your ass for you, buddy. Just ask.
It's not the same. It's not
Dude,
the same.
no, that's not what I want.
I need an AVN nominated best ass award winner with boobs
It's
hanging
not
out.
you, dude. You just don't have the awards under your belt. Come on.
True. I mean, best ass it's a tough competition. Lord knows I was sticking it in everybody's face that was sitting down Sunday, you poor bastards. Well, you don't sit there. Like, there's little kids sitting there, and you're like, really? And, like, it took a lot out of me not to just give them a little nudge in the head.
To
with the
just
foot.
kick them.
Can you imagine? That'd be pretty sick. I am not that guy.
I did. That would be a yo moment right there.
And that's a no moment.
No, a
Especially
yo moment. Just like yo.
No, I said it's a no moment, especially when I'm going Saturday to the School of Rock for kids. It's a no moment.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you should really live stream Saturday. I'm gonna keep pushing you to do it. You should do it.
I know you are.
You
It's
could
probably gonna
interview.
happen.
You could interview the bands after they're done.
That's a good
I can,
idea.
if we use this program, you can switch between what you're doing, and I can film it and join it on my phone. Like,
Wow.
make it really good, dude. I really think you should do it. I know I don't mean to pressure in front of your audience here, but you really should watch it one second.
No pressure. Now all of a sudden, like, I go to bed, I'm gonna wake up in the morning to like 1,000 views of all. Everybody messaged me like, "Come on, you whip, goddamn sissy."
We love you.
I mean, stranger things have happened. I've gotten interesting mail the next day from people. It happens.
You should. I mean, that Rodecaster shouldn't be hard to learn. I mean, it's probably just a few settings. Just like I would probably find a little YouTube video on it just to watch tutorial.
There you
Boom.
go. Or we could shoot a video of me trying to learn it and cursing the hell out of the thing and throwing it across the room. That's also a great video.
That's if you're ready to go viral. I mean, come on. You're over here like a kid. That's like when she's filmed some funny ass shit, but she won't post it. She gets too embarrassed.
Come on.
She had one where she was walking down this little like archway and was like, I was here to see my turtle friend, but instead I found a dead deer, and there's just this dead deer floating in the river.
And I'm just like sobbing my eyes out over this deer floating in the water.
Oh my god.
Mandy, I'm telling you, we're gonna turn you into the lead soon. We're all gonna sit back and watch you lead your own program. I'll be there for it.
Hell yeah. As I plug, as your TikTok plug, plug your likes and crafts.
Psycho Dad series on YouTube. Oh, Psycho Dad series on YouTube. Viral breaking stuff.
Psycho Dad.
Right
I only know
Like
Psycho.
I think he breaks things because he's
I
a
thought.
dad. He just
Oh, okay.
so like if the son misbehaves, he blows up the Xbox.
Okay, I've heard of that. I haven't seen them yet though.
That's what I'm assuming.
McJugger Nuggets.
You were just like guessing
That was my guess. Yeah. That was
Oh, all right. I thought that was real.
Wow,
Man,
I
that's
was
a
like-
great
I was
video.
like, holy shit, this guy like just takes down his kids extremely, and there was like, oh, it's so funny. He's a creator.
Oh, he's a creator. Like
I'm
the
just-
the asshole that eats the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and talks about nonsense.
You know what's really funny? There was this article my grandma always harps on. She's like, I was on Facebook and I saw something that said, if you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you're a racist. And she commented, I am not a racist.
Oh my god, bro. Well, that just canceled that whole program.
What's the thing?
Psycho Dad destroys Xbox.
I don't think I could watch that. That would make me cringe and feel bad for the kid. I'd be like, Jesus.
No, Derek said he did destroy an Xbox. You're not gonna watch that, poor kid.
How do I know this?
Is this real?
Just-
It's not real unless I see it.
I know that's what I've been telling myself the last 32 years, dude.
Right, amen to that.
Dude.
Oh shit. Who we got? I'm gonna show the banner here in the list of who's coming on the program. Poor sons of bitches. We're gonna start.
Cough my lungs out.
You do have a chance to back out. This Tuesday night, January 14th, the local rock band The Grim Jacks will be in the house. Very excited for that one. January 15th, local artist Vose. And I said, dude, how do you pronounce it? He's like, it's Tree Vose without the tree. Vose. Great artist. Little mystery. He's got like a mask. He wears glasses. A little different. But he's a good artist, though. And I actually knew him from his last project. It's 15th. January 21st, my man Rob Harris and the metal band Life After Last will be in the house. Very excited for that one. January 22nd, former drummer from Sixth Century, a terrific drummer, great music guy, Brady Hearn will be on the program. January 28th, a band we might have been talking about earlier. You might have heard of them. Lady White Rat in the house, January 28th, to talk about the new album and have me absolutely kiss their ass, because it's the beauty of it. I get to kiss ass for a couple hours, and I do, and I definitely will.
Their first appearance on here, when I was watching it, and they all came on with sunglasses, I was fucking dying. I was like, that's hilarious.
They were so good, and that's back when I had Jewel, and Jewel's like, well, are we going to be okay with these guys? I'm like, these guys are freaking hilarious. I said,
These guys are a bunch of fucking goobers.
And right, and they said this is our first time ever. I'm like, oh, perfect. The Virgin
I'm definitely going to be there for that show.
Oh, it's going to be a great one on the 28th. February 4th, a local guy here to Bucks County. I've actually hung out with this guy and on. It turns out he's one of the top pool players in the entire world, Steve Markle, and he's going to be playing at the World Championships later this year. So we're going to talk to him February 4th about pool and all that good stuff. February 5th, the Jersey band Good Damage. February 11th is a pretty good one, a female motivational speaker, coach, women power, Beckett Slider on February 11th. Oh, yeah. It's actually mandates our pre-Valentine's Day show, and it's going to be pro-women. Because my viewing thing is like...
That's very modern.
65-35. I need more female to watch. 65-35. Come on, ladies. I mean, look, you get this.
Hashtag yo, ladies.
Hashtag sexy beard. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, I just said
Hashtag Mandy's writing underneath the table does not have sexy beard. February 25th, we welcome back our friends from the Circus Arts. And if you've never seen them, one of the absolute best bands around, Robin. They got a show coming up soon. I'll get you the details. You got to check these guys out. It'll be February.
Okay.
I believe, if all goes right. My man, Michael Kennedy in the house. Marco is a great guy. I love Marco. I love him. His wife's super cool. Matter of fact, the first time we ever met them was at the Humanville Inn. And great people and Steve's cool. He's a great pool player. Can't wait to have him on the program. And very excited for that. We're excited for all this stuff, dude. We got great shit and more coming up. I got names lined up for March and April. And there's a band that I'm supposed to try in April with a legendary singer that if I can get him on the show, I might just pass the fuck out. But we're going to keep trying.
Wait, so you can't say who it is?
No, I'm not going to try because it jinxes it. So I don't even want to try and jinx it.
Okay.
But if it goes through, it's going to be like mid to late spring. It's a band with a name, and the person they just brought in to sing is a big name for the world of music.
You know, all right. You can just say yes or no. Is it a band that was big in the 80s? Okay, you're thinking about it.
No.
90s? I just want to know what genre, what year. That's all I want to know.
Probably 90s and 2000s.
Okay. It's not Nickelback, is it?
Oh, damn it. Why would you ruin it? No,
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
The Beatles.
The
You
Beatles.
know me.
Yeah, those two. Peace and love. How are you, Jeff? Peace and
All right,
love.
Rob, I don't think me and you have ever done it. We'll do it real quick. We got 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
The Beatles. I despise them. You two, what do you think?
They're okay.
Okay. I mean, they did what they needed to do in the time they were there, and then everybody just moved on. Yeah,
That is the most politically correct thing I've ever heard.
Damn, dude.
You guys are going to get off air. Mandy's like, that was the corniest answer ever. You had to change the line it up. You got all sissy on us.
Just twisting my nipples right now. Stop it. No.
Beatles suck. Not a fan.
Twist them so hard your glasses fly off.
Ooh. Mine has stayed. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, I like how they actually look good. They don't look like your glasses don't pop at the bottom.
Right, when I saw the other day that you wear regular glasses under yours, I'm like, sweet, because I've been trying to lock in a good pair of glasses like that for a while.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because then it's a conversation starter. Someone will be like, "Do you have glasses on under your glasses?" It's like, yeah, dude, I can't fucking see without them, and I'm not gonna pay for fucking special lenses.
That's me. 2 things I can guarantee when you see me out at a show or something. Yes, I do have glasses on under my sunglasses. No, I do not have underwear on under my pants.
You know, I've actually been wondering, so I'm gonna actually get that answer.
No, trust me, it's there, especially after all the bumping into we're doing. There's definitely underwear there.
Ding ding.
You said.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sorry, Mandy.
You should play that video I sent you out to play out because that's a really solid song. You might like it.
I can't load it because I got to get into my Facebook and bring it back. So we're gonna save it. Though. I'm gonna bring it on next week. Definitely
Okay.
TMI, and you love it. Next time you see me on
Yeah.
the shows, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, Jeff."
TMI, more like yo.
Yo, am I? Yo, am I? Oh, that's enough, Jeffrey. Your one-liners are killing me. We're gonna take you out. Let's see who to play here. Let's play Harkin. I got the Harkin shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Harkin guy. Let's get out of here tonight with Sunrise and Shadows because I love this fucking song. I love this fucking band. I love this show. I love Rob and Mandy for coming on. I appreciate that. Really do a great deal. Stephanie Love, big thanks to her as well. Our guest, find Stephanie Love on Instagram at stephanielove.official. Website, www.stephaniethestripper.com. OnlyFans, Stephanie Love. And January 22nd to the 25th, the AVN show. Go to avnshow.com for more details and check out the world of adult entertainment. And every Tuesday and Wednesday night, the world of all-around entertainment with myself and great guest co-hosts like Delco Jams and some of the great people to come on, some of the great guests. Let's get you out of here next week. Do not forget, Tuesday night, the Grimjacks are back. Going to talk about their brand new album. I'm going to get you out of here with Harkin. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday night. Where the hell is the thing? Jeff blowing it again. Oh my God, I lost it. I'm telling you, I am terrible at this. There it is. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
Some nights, oh, can it be? Can it can it be? Can it be where I belong? Hero in the sunrise, I don't belong, no. Hero in the sunrise, I don't belong, no. In the shadows, what can it be? Can it be where I belong? In the shadows, what can it be? Can it be where I belong? Hero in the shadows, as I belong. Hero in the shadows, yes I belong. Hero, yes I belong. Hero, yes I belong. Yes, I belong. It's time to become the norm. When it's time to become the norm. Here I stand to the sunlight goes. Here I stand to the shadows fall. Yes, I belong. In the sunrise, in the sunrise, yes, I belong.